Welcome back, Old School, New School, Form B Finds, Form B TV. Gonna give you a what sold video this week as we just take y'all on our reselling journey. Haven't sourced in the last, 4 or 5 weeks due to COVID-19, but we've been pretty consistent sales. How much did we make this week, gross?
$667.
So made $667 this week. Mercari killed this week. And we finally got most of our sneakers, our new sneakers, uploaded on GOAT. He uploaded all of them. So how was your experience with the GOAT platform?
Pretty good.
Easy, hard?
Easy.
So yeah, we got everything uploaded on GOAT. Made a couple sales off GOAT this week. So due to his work, I actually pulled in $100 from GOAT. So that's pretty good. So without further ado, we're gonna do a what sold, and then any special stories within the what sold, I'll go ahead and share that with y'all, or any tidbits or whatnot. So we're gonna start with eBay. For eBay this week, we had 3 sales, and they were all used sneakers. I was always, people actually wear used sneakers, and they actually do. So if you can find a brand that's a well sought after brand, you can make money on used shoes. And at our thrift store, we see used, especially running shoes all the time. So without no further ado, our first sale was a women's Brooks GTS. Sold for $38 plus shipping, and that went within the same next day. So that went pretty fast. So hopefully I didn't underprice myself. I looked at the comps and try to give it the proper comps. So 38 plus shipping, and that went. Next was these are women's shoes in eBay. It was A6 Gel Contend, and that sold for $15 plus shipping. I sold that so cheap. I got it for cheap, maybe $2 or whatever. But I sold it so cheap because once I got home and looked at it to go clean it up, I seen that it didn't have any insoles in them. So I just went ahead and just discounted the price. I did see them on eBay for a little bit more, but I just want to make sure to get them moved. I just priced it low plus shipping just to get them out of here. And I actually got some positive feedback once the buyer received their item, so that's pretty good. Next was that A6 Gel Nimbus, and that's sold for $25 plus ship. So like I said, all these used shoes, and I probably had these shoes for maybe a couple weeks now. I finally got them cleaned up and got good pictures of them. Thank you. Good pictures of them, and got them posted, and then they sold. So that's their eBay sales right there. Next we're going to go into Mercari, and I'll try to make this as fast as possible since we had a lot of Mercari sales. So there's a Devin Jones Alabama SEC jacket. It was a pretty nice jacket. So I'm surprised that I had it for about 2 weeks. No, not 2 weeks. I had it since we sourced, so that had to be at least 4 or 5 weeks ago. And it went for $45 plus free shipping. So all my Mercaris is going to be free shipping. I just don't like Mercari and how they do their shipping, because I think the buyer gets ripped off with this shipping on Mercari. I'd rather just go ahead and bake some of the shipping into my costs and then go ahead and just do it manually myself. I think the buyer gets a better value with that. So that's over $45 plus free shipping, and that was a return customer. So definitely appreciate you, person who bought that jacket there. So Nike phone posits, so that's sold for $150 on Mercari, and like I said, free shipping. So I guess there was a flood of these or whatnot, but phone posits always go. Phone posits are a pretty popular sneaker, and if you get it for a good price, we made pretty much 100% profit on that. If you can get it for a good price, it could go. So always remember, check your comps on the platform that you're going to sell them on, because when we did the comps on the phone posits on GOAT, they was going for how much?
Like 110, 120.
No, the phone posits were like 2 something. The white phone posits. So yeah, the white phone posits was going for like 2 and some change. So obviously we listed that on there for GOAT, and then we looked at the comps, Mercari, eBay, or whatever for that. So whoever gets it first, as long as we're making our profit and our profit margins, we don't mind where it sells at, but we don't want to undercut the market either. So we try to stay within $5-10 within that market value or whatnot. Next we got Nike Air Vapor Max, and that's sold women's Tills, and that's sold for $100. So there was a flood of these. So this was my last pair. Finally got rid of them, made some profit on them, and I'll just know to look better next time. So really got my money back, got a little bit of profit on top of that, and they're gone now. We had I had 4 pair, and it sold over a month and a half. They all sold and made some profit. So, and Vapor Max are normally a pretty popular sneaker, but you got to get them at the right price. If you don't get them at the right price, you're just gonna, you're just playing yourself. All right, Deodore Scotland jersey. So had this for a long time, couple months. So like I said, you get them for cheap, so I don't mind holding on to that stuff, and it doesn't take a lot of space up. And it actually sold for $24, but when I went to go pack it, I seen some imperfections, so I messaged the buyer and said, hey, found some imperfections with the Deodora logo. I could either just refund your money or I could just offer you a discount. So they still wanted the jersey. I refunded their initial payment, and then they bought it again for a lower payment, and that sold for $18 plus free shipping, first class. All right, so always do right by your customer, because they're going to leave you a review, and guess what? You can't see the review until after you review them. So always make sure, because that feedback is going to be your street cred, so to speak. You want to keep your rating up, and you want to make sure that you're just doing right by the customer and getting that good feedback. So when people look to buy from you, you have good feedback, good reviews. All right. So also sold women's polo Olympic jacket, like a sweat jacket. We come across these all the time, whether it be Nike or Polo. We always come across the Olympic stuff and Paralympic stuff. We're in Colorado, and Colorado Springs, and that's kind of the home of the Olympic training center and everything like that. So we come across these all the time, and we always make some good profit on the Olympic apparel. So that's at $40 plus free shipping. Next we got an Oakley golf polo. And like I said, if you're gonna sell polos, especially kind of medium range, polos, you gotta get them for cheap. So we get these, 50% off days. We get them for about $1.50, $2, and we try to sell them, depending on the brand, we try to sell them anywhere between $12 and $20. So and pretty good margins back, but you are gonna probably hold on to those items a little bit longer than some items. Next we got women's Cortez. So went sourcing one day, hit a Ross, and they had this a gang of Cortez. Now Cortez was a flood inside of the Rosses, so you probably found plenty of Cortez, like the red, white, and blue ones or whatnot. But these ones were pink, black, had the keychain tag on them, and was pretty cheap also. And then when I looked at the comps were pretty good. I'm seeing I could probably get at least 50 to 100% of my margin within that. So we went ahead and picked up 3 pair of those, and like I said, they're selling, and just getting that money back in. And it really, I seen that was attractive shoe for females, so pick those up. All right, so that's all on Mercari sales. So like I said, Mercari killed this week. Thumbs up to them. So I don't know if they're doing more advertising, if it was a stimulus checks or what, but we did pretty good sales on Mercari. Next is going to be GOAT. We sold Nike Tiger Woods Fast Fit golf shoe, and we sold that for $60, and got those for the low at Burlington. Long story, but I went to Burlington. I normally don't go to Burlington, but that day I just wanted to be out and about. Hit Burlington when they opened, and we got a lot of nice cleats for the low. And like I said, we just go ahead and funnel those through our stores right now. Another Burlington find was the Nike Mercari Vapor 13s, and they also sold for $60. Now, mind you, when you do GOAT doesn't go to the buyer. GOAT goes to the processing center. The processing center validates your shoe, and then they go to the buyer. So once it's past the GOAT aspect and they give it to you and you get your money to your PayPal, you don't have to worry about it coming back to you, because they authenticate there and push it forward. If there's a problem, they'll charge you and ship them right back to you and whatnot. All right. Last but not least, Poshmark. Like I said, I'm not that active on Poshmark. I put stuff on Poshmark, and if it sells, it sells. But I don't have time, to share my closet all day. If it's something specific like Nikes or something like that or whatever, I'll go ahead and share my closet. But normally I don't do a lot of sharing. Maybe on the weekends when I'm just chilling and a Posh party comes up, I'll go ahead and share the closet, but I don't share it on a daily basis. So first we have Under Armour Project Rock beanie. So I picked up maybe 4 or 5 of these. Listed one just to see, kind of test the market and whatnot. So that sold for $18, and I got those for the low. Off season, obviously a beanie. So I got those for the low. already, between that sale, that's made my money back on those already. Next sale I'll be in the green. Will be in the green. So that's sold for $18, and like I said, Poshmark is free shipping to the seller. But with Poshmark, remember they got a 20% fee in that. But the good thing about Poshmark, even though they're charging that 20% fee, you can put it in any box that you need to get it where it needs to be. So flat rate, medium, large, poly mailer. Once you print out that Poshmark label, you can send it how you see fit for that item, and obviously it's going out priority. Boring, man.
What? No,
So next is going to be Orbit's men's polo. Been holding on to this for a while. Got a good offer and just went ahead and sell it. Like I said, sold for $11. You're going to get your 20% fees on top of that. But like I said, it's free shipping. But as I stated, when you go out and get these polos, you should look to get them at under $5. I recommend $2 and under, but you definitely want to get them under $5 and at least try to double your money. We try to, especially on the polos, we try to make at least 300% back, plus, especially if we get them at the $1.50, $2 ranges. And like I said, we only thrift on the 50% days. I might do some searching on other days, but when we go to purchase, we're doing it on the 50% days. You spend $50, you come out with two Santa sacks of items, and then we go from there. So that's what's sold. We did have one cancellation this week. Somebody bought a Nintendo Wii from us and then canceled it, which no hard feelings, whatever. It's their money. Well, we go get that relisted and get that out of there, since we know right now with what's going on, the consoles are a popular item. So that's what sold for this week. You got anything you want to say? So you just sitting there like
subscribe.
So like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, we at least try to do one video a week. I like what sold videos because it allows us to kind of look and test the market and see what's actually selling out there. That's all I do, is hand out. I watch watch YouTubes and things like that. So you can learn anything through YouTube. Type in what you think you need to know and just utilize YouTube. We might just start doing some tutorials on shipping and things of that nature, but we just really want to get some content out there and kind of help the community as the community helps us. Just through, they don't even know it, but they helping us just through posting their videos and we watching their videos and kind of seeing the market and and what's selling and how to source, etc. So definitely double salute to YouTube and the YouTubers out there that's in the thrifting, reselling community that's sharing their knowledge. So thanks for that. Like, comment, subscribe. Old School, New School, Forum B TV, Forum B Finds on eBay, and anything.
Like, comment, subscribe.
We out. Peace.
I did it, you could do it too. You need to